Hello, my friends. I am continuing with candle reviews this week. Today, we are going to be talking about Homeworx Palm Beach. Now, this candle is going to be the first one that I review today. Keep your eyes peeled for another review later on today from this same Postcards with Harry collection. Homeworx is going to be having a sale starting this Wednesday. And so if you happen to see that a lot of my candle reviews are a little bit Homeworx heavy the first part of this week, that is why I am aware that with the buy one, get one 40% off sale that is scheduled to start on May 15th, there might be some inquiry into how some of the candles that maybe you have had your eye on for the summertime are performing. So I feel like I'm kind of trying to crank out the videos for you guys so that way you have at least somebody's thoughts on a couple of these candles, because honestly, I don't think I've seen an in-depth review at the time that I'm filming this one. At least I haven't really seen an in-depth review on YouTube for this candle yet, and so I thought you guys might want some thoughts about it. So full disclosure, you guys, this candle was sent to me from Homeworx in PR. I do not get all of my candles from them in PR, but this is one that they did choose to send me in PR. The one that I'm reviewing later on today was not sent to me in PR. And if you've been with my channel for any length of time, you guys know that just because a candle was sent to me does not mean that it will have a glowing review. Refer to one that I put up last week. If you watch all of my reviews, you guys know which candle I'm talking about. But today we're going to go ahead and talk about Palm Beach. So this is in their standard 4-wick 18-ounce vessel. We've got the photographic wrap around label. Who wants to run any laps when they're on vacation in Palm Beach? I do kind of like this cute little take on kind of like a postage stamp right here in the middle, because like I said, this is part of the Postcards from Harry collection. Supposedly, the candles in this collection are inspired by places he has traveled around the world and places that he has drawn inspiration from. And this one is from Palm Beach, Florida, which I've never been there before, but I have been to Florida a few times, and it's a beautiful state. So totally my vibe as a beach girl. So this specific candle was poured on November 1st, 2023. The fragrance notes that are listed on the bottom of this vessel are sea grapes, orange blossoms, palm leaves, and lime. However, on the website, they are listing top, middle, and bottom notes on there. So the top notes listed on the website are bergamot, lime, seagrass, open air, and then there's like a trademark thing next to it. I tried looking up what that means, and I don't know if that's like a fragrance accord that Homeworx has put a trademark on, because I couldn't really find anything else about it. Middle notes of lily of the valley, orange blossom, and rosewood. Bottom notes or base notes of cedar, fir balsam, and patchouli. All right, you guys, so this is another one of those cases where I tell you, sometimes if you read all of those fragrance notes, I feel like they can start to become so complex that you kind of get stuck in your head, and then you really don't know what to think about what this fragrance is going to smell like. So I do on this candle feel like it's probably just safe to stay with the 4 fragrance accords that they list on the bottom of the label, because that gives you a little bit better idea of what you are going to be smelling here. This candle to me is definitely, I pick up that bergamot and lime in there. There is a citrus note to it, but again, this is not like lemon citrus or orange. It's not like a citrus candle. What I do detect is kind of like an ocean breeze type of note. No coconut. I'm not getting coconut. So if you are somebody who wants a beachy fragrance that doesn't, but you don't particularly love coconut fragrances, this one might be for you. Palm leaves, yes. My neighbor, I don't really think like palm leaves have a whole lot of fragrance to them. In fact, fun fact about me, you guys, if you've ever, I think I've posted maybe a couple of pictures on my Instagram, but my next door neighbor has like a bajillion palm trees, you guys. Palm trees grow pretty well here in Arizona. I also grew up in Southern California, so I'm used to palm trees. And of course, I've been to Florida a couple of times. But between California and Arizona, I've definitely seen a lot of palm trees, but they don't really give off like a distinct fragrance, you know, from a distance at all. I think that palm leaves accord is listed there because you do kind of get that vacation vibe here without this being, it's not like tropical sunscreen. It's not coconut on the beach type of fragrance. This is really, really nice. This reminds me of like an upscale beach community, which I've never been to Palm Beach, but I guess mentally in my head, I think of it as being that way. I don't know, you guys, I'm not as familiar with those things, but like it kind of gives me like yeah, like beachy, high end type of vibes, but you're not like so close to the ocean that all you're getting is that salty ocean air. That's not what I'm getting. This is more there's a green note to it, but you do get the citrus in here. I'm not picking up really like lily of the valley. Orange blossom does lend a little bit of a floral element, or like again that green element in the background, but it's not a distinctly orange blossom fragrance. Say like the Fresh Start candle from Homeworx, that is a distinct orange blossom fragrance to me. This to me just has some citrus. Citrus is what I smell at the forefront, that bergamot and lime for sure. But there is a green note in the background with a little bit of like an ocean accord, like a salt air accord, but it's not a super salty air. I don't know, you guys. This is a fragrance that's honestly very complex for me to try to describe. Other than I'm going to tell you, I like it. I like it a lot. This to me, I think it's named appropriately because this honestly to me smells like what I envision Harry and Laura's Florida home smelling like. It smells very luxe. It smells high end, but not so high end that it's out of place for the summertime. It's nice, you guys. It's a really, really nice fragrance. I am really enjoying it. So let's go ahead and talk about the performance of this candle. Now we do have those thinner wicks, and I will show you. So like this candle has been lit for, about an hour now. And you can see like right over here, like in the back right there, you can see that like the wax pool still hasn't completely, like there's just a little bit of wax on the edge of the vessel there. These are those thinner wicks that do have the tendency that if you burn, you're not going to be able to leave this candle burning for like 6 hours, you guys, which you really shouldn't be doing that with any candles. You can see even a little bit of the wick residue that has fallen into the wax pool. However, that is not altering the fragrance of this candle. I will beat on the drum of this every single Homeworx candle that I do. You guys, I do not trim the wicks on these candles. And truthfully, you guys, these thinner wicks are not developing huge carbon balls for me. So that really isn't necessary. I'm not noticing any kind of sooty smell with it. These are self-trimming wicks. Harry has said that. He has said that these are self-trimming wicks and that you don't need to be trimming them. If you trim these wicks, you guys, I am telling you, you will likely develop the puny wick syndrome from them, especially because with these thinner wicks, they already struggle a little bit to completely pool out. In fact, I have still gone forward with my policy of usually doing at least the first burn of this candle in a hurricane. And I generally prefer to burn my candles in hurricanes. But, you know, I'll move them around and take them in and out of hurricanes all throughout my house to kind of gauge strength and throw, all of the performance things. But I would say this candle in particular, it does take a little bit longer to achieve a full wax pool, but I'm not having issues with the wicks falling over. And in general, there's not really been any issues with that impacting the strength and throw of this candle. So you guys know the specifications of my home if you've been here for a while, but I haven't thrown it out in the last couple of reviews, but I will put it in here. I live in Arizona, which is a very hot and dry climate. I'm already running the air conditioning. We have ceiling fans going. Ambient internal temperature of my home is in the, I would say low to mid 70s right now. I have a single story 20-year-old home with open concept living room and kitchen. The living room has high ceilings up to 20 feet in there. The bedrooms have more closed concept 9-foot high ceilings. And like I said, it's only about a 20-year-old home. So I feel like that gives you some idea about where I'm coming from when I give a score of how well a candle is throwing for me. All right, this candle, you guys, in terms of strength and throw, without a hurricane on it, I'm going to give it a 6. I can smell it really well when I'm burning it in my bedroom without a hurricane. It definitely fills up a smaller room with lower ceilings. It's noticeable. Very, very pleasant, you guys. In fact, I've really enjoyed burning this one. Particularly in the evenings, I find this to be like a calming scent. It's not aromatherapy. It's not like lavender or anything like that. It's not anything that's going to put you to sleep, but it is just a really nice, sophisticated, wind your day down type of fragrance. I really, really enjoy this one. I could also see this being burned for, say, maybe you're hosting, maybe not like brunch, but maybe you're hosting like a ladies get together, or I don't know, maybe you guys are all getting ready to go spend a day lounging by the pool or something. It's just, honestly, you guys, it's kind of a bougie smelling candle to me. I really, really like this one. It kind of gives those like resort vibes, I guess, in some ways. But in terms of being in my living room, if I put it in the living room without a hurricane on it, it does get lost. I can smell it, not super strong without a hurricane. However, when I do place it in a hurricane, I would say that the strength and throw bumps up to an 8. If I put it in a hurricane in a smaller room, it's almost, I don't want to say it's too strong, but yeah, I only put it in a hurricane if I'm going to be burning it in my living room, like I said, which is the largest room of my house and has much higher ceilings. I then smell it all the way going into my kitchen. It'll stay throughout the living room. It doesn't really waft around into the bedrooms on the sides of the house, but it's definitely a noticeable scent, and I'm very content with the performance of it. So overall, you guys, this candle does get 2 thumbs up from me. I do really, really like this one. And if you've been curious about it and the way that I'm describing this one intrigues you, then I would say yes, this is a safe candle to go ahead and purchase. Just be aware that the wicks are, the only like knock I'm going to give on it is that I do notice that it takes a long time to completely pull out. And I don't know why that is, because it's the same wicks on a lot of these other candles. And some of them I'm having this issue with where they take a lot longer to pull out. And other ones, like this morning I was burning Farm Stand Strawberry, had same type of wicks and it's not having any issues pulling out. So I don't know what's going on with that, but yes, this one does get 2 thumbs up from me. I do have a discount code with Homeworx. My discount code with them is KATIESJOYFULLIFE. It will save you an additional 15% off of your order over $40. I am doing a little bit of pre-filming of these candle reviews for you guys, so that way I have them ready to go for you. At the time that I am filming this, and again, like I said, I'm pre-filming. At the time that I am filming this, I am still awaiting to hear from my contact at Homeworx or at Slatkin & Co. if our discount codes, the affiliate discount codes, will be able to be used in combination with the buy one, get one 40% off promo that will be starting on May 15th. I have not yet heard back from her. So, but if you, the way that I'm planning to upload these videos, I should have my preview video up before this one. So regardless, you guys, just stay tuned. I will make sure that I update things on my community tabs page if I get any clarification on that, if I haven't already by the time this video comes out. But just know that I do have a discount code there that usually is eligible at all times. Other than sometimes, I just know sometimes when they do those like buy one, get one, a percentage off, sometimes the code does not stack. You can always try doing it if it, always try. And then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I'm always going to tell you guys, save the most money every day that ends in Y, whether that means using my code or not. That is an affiliate code that is eligible for a commission. And so I do thank you very much if you choose to use it. And also, if you're not comfortable using it, you're still welcome here. So let me know in the comment box down below, is this a candle that you are intrigued about? Is this one that you have in your collection? What has been your experience with this candle? I always like to hear your feedback as well, as I'm only one voice in our lovely candle community, and the more opinions that we get, sometimes the more empowered we are in making our purchasing decisions. Please don't forget to hit thumbs up if you like this video, if you found it helpful. Also, if you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Katie. I love to talk all things candles. I do lots of dedicated reviews like this. I do candle hauls, empties. I have a collection series. I got a lot of candle content here on this channel. So if you love home fragrance, if you love candles in particular, please consider hitting that subscribe button before you get on out of here. I do want to say thank you so very much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.